Welcome back to Southern Draw Outdoors. Now, initially when we got Amie's gator, we got it with the rod and reel, and this is a rod that we use for kingfishing offshore. But it works great. We got 65-pound Dacron on it, and it holds the gator pretty good. Amie, what did you think whenever you had that gator on the end of the rod?
It was weird because like when I was reeling it in, it would snatch me back and forth, so like I couldn't control it as good as I could, like if it was a fish or something. So, and it was a lot of hard too, because I had to reel, and like keep going, and I couldn't stop because then I was thinking.
We had Uncle Paul on the bow of the boat, and he initially snagged it with the rod. There he is right there. Let's wait. Put him up and see where he splashed. Yeah. And then we got you up in the front seat and got you hooked up and everything. It took us quite a while to get that gator in.
Yes, sir, it did. He kept going underneath the boat. Like every time me and Uncle Paul would reel him in, and he would go underneath the boat on the other side, so we'd have to switch sides, and I'd have to take the pole down and then raise it back.
Tough reel. Reel, yeah, exactly. He's coming to the boat, you need a reel. He's coming to us. Keep reeling. He's gonna be upside the boat. Keep reeling.
Yeah, you reel down and then try to pull him back up and then reel back down, right?
Yes, sir.
And that was pretty hard.
Yeah, he was pretty strong.
Yeah, he's a strong gator.
I don't have big arms, so it was a lot of hard work.
Keep reeling. Up, down, this side. Go with it. Stand up.
I really don't want to fall in.
I got you. When he goes under the boat, you got to follow him right on around. All right, we're going to the other side. Yeah, you're doing good.
Well, that's cool. Once we finally got him to the boat and got a harpoon in him, what was you thinking then?
I was ready to bang stick him. I was so excited about shooting him. That's all I wanted to do.
Well, there's a couple other things that we needed to do first, and that was get the harpoon in him and get him under control. Mr. Weeks just bring him up to the top. But we still didn't have full control over him once we got the harpoon in him. He still wanted to bounce around.
He was twirling every time. Like we tried to get him up to the top of the boat beside it, and he would twirl around. He wouldn't stay flat.
That's called a gator roll, and that's what they'll do a lot of times is when you get one, he's just going to do just what you see on the National Geographic shows. He's going to roll and spin, and he'll spin this rope up around him. It kind of helps you sometimes, but it kind of hurts you too, because if it doesn't come out right, and you're pulling on that rope, then you got to do another harpoon or either untangle him, and that's when it becomes a mess. So once we got the gator under control, we got the first shot into him with the bang stick, but that didn't really work out that good, did it?
We had to do another one.
We had to get complete control back over him. We had to go from the front of the boat to the back of the boat, all over the place, and try and get him back up. But what did you think about when you shot him that second time?
It was a lot of fun. Like, I like shooting things. And but the one thing, like his head was right at the water. So like when I shot him the second time, all his blood and everything just splashed up in my face. So now?
Yeah.
And I had my mouth wide open because I was super excited and big cheese in it.
I think you did it. We'll still take his mouth.
That was nasty.
Big cheese.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you kill a gator. You get the big cheesy grin, I guess. But we had a great time with that. We've done a lot of this kind of hunting, along with a lot of other stuff. But this hunting is one of Amie's favorites, isn't it?
Yes, sir. I love doing it. I love gator hunting. It's very exciting.
What do you think about being out there at night?
Very scary, especially because like when me and Uncle Paul was at the front of the boat, he almost knocked me off. So it's very scary.
Was you worried about going in the water?
Yeah, very.
Well, you guys hold on, and we'll be right back with some more from Southern Draw Outdoors.
I mean, dang, that thing right there.
He's pulling, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. She's reeling as hard as she can. The drag's slipping, so I mean,
Kind of stuck.
We'll be right back with more Southern Draw Outdoors. A little rough around the edges.